Okay, so last night I had a vision. Actually, I was awake. It was more of a dream. More of a dream. It was more of a vision, but it came while I was laying in bed, so I was kind of sleeping, but I was conscious too. Like a dream, you wake up and you remember it the next day. And I just remembered it just now. So maybe it was a dream. I don't know. But I saw an angel and he came to me and he said, Pastor Rodney Howard Browne has punched me in the face 3 times. And I was like, huh? And then it went into a different vision because God was showing me how it works. And I saw a guy in college who was a Christian. And he was at a girl's like dorm room or something and they were getting sexual. And the guy had like an angel over here saying, don't do it, man. Don't do it. And he had like a devil on this side. And then in the vision, he turned. Okay, so he was like in a dorm room with a girl and he wanted to sleep with her. But he was feeling a conscience about it. And then his spirit came out of his body and punched the angel that was giving him a conscience and drove that angel away. And then he turned to the devil and he said, help me to help. He basically said, help me to F this girl. And so the Lord was showing me how warfare works in the spirit realm. And you know how there's that saying that there's like a, or kind of like a tradition where we see an angel on one shoulder and a demon on the other shoulder. And you're in a situation where you're tempted to do something and the angel is saying, don't do it, don't do it. And the devil is going, oh, go for it. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Well, when you choose to go with the angel, you're punching the devil in the face. But when you choose to go with the devil, you have to punch the angel in the face. You have to fight the devil off. And in the spirit realm, your spirit comes out of your body and starts fighting. That's why there's such thing as warring in the spirit. And the Lord told me that Pastor Rodney has fought against God in a bunch of things. And I saw an angel and he was like, really, he hates Pastor Rodney. And he's like, yeah, I've dealt with Pastor Rodney for years and he's punched me at least 3 times, he said. And this is an angel of God. So I was thinking, and then the Lord showed me how then I started seeing a bunch of revelation, like I was watching a movie or maybe like kind of like a documentary on how things work in the spirit realm. And I saw the Archangel Michael and he was like, yeah, man, sometimes we get into fights, like literal actual brawls. And he said that, like, if he's not wearing his gear, like, okay, so for example, whenever you see so that's what it was. When you see Gabriel go to Mary and he says, I bring tidings of comfort and joy. And Gabriel's just wearing a white gown, like a gown or like a white shirt type thing. He's not armed up because he's on a peaceful mission. But if Mary were to resist him, remember what happened with Gabriel and Zacchaeus? Where Zacchaeus showed a little bit of doubt and he said, okay, fine, you won't be able to speak until these things come to pass. And Zacchaeus, the father of John the Baptist, couldn't speak. Anyway, the point is, Pastor Rodney has warred against the angels of God, and the angels of God don't like him. But he has demonic friends in the spirit realm. The devil loves Pastor Rodney. It's so weird what's going on and how over time he's converted from serving God to serving Satan. And he still hasn't accepted in his own head that he's of the devil. He still is resisting that psychologically. So he doesn't even realize. He's confused, but when he looks at his own face, he just forgets about it. When he sees his Satan face, he forgets about it. But yet there's angels of God who say, Pastor Rodney's punched me in the face when I tried to get him to do God's will. And there's evil spirits will say, I'm friends with Pastor Rodney. We high five all the time. I'm just saying. So